is the year 2073.
Lifeform detected.
The cryptoverse is a war zone. We are the defenders, leaders, and protectors of our universe. We are the Chain Guardians.
Hello everybody, my name is Zach and welcome to Brokenomix. Today we're going to be discussing Chain Guardians. Chain Guardians is an ecosystem which enables users to earn tokens through playing and participating on the Chain Guardians platforms. So it's kind of both play to earn and free to play. Chain Guardians are NFTs on the Ethereum blockchain with the ERC 721 standard. However, some assets are on a centralized database, which Chain Guardians says allows traditional gamers to participate in the game. There's also been an NFT protocol to bring assets across the BSC. The game has been in operation since 2019, but has really taken off in the last few months, especially since the release of their governance token in March of this year. As many of you know, we'd like to do competitions here at Brokenomix. So to win this competition, what you need to do is you need to be subscribed to Brokenomix, comment on this video, and follow Chain Guardians on Twitter. And we will be distributing $50 USDT or whatever the equivalent is in CGG, whatever you prefer, and whatever that price is by midnight tonight. So best of luck everybody, get involved. So what are some of the game mechanics? Well, Chain Guardians is a multi-world turn-based real-time strategy game. Wow, that's an absolute mouthful. Which incorporates desirable rewards and transparent economies. Player rewards are driven by both player purchases in-game and through participation within the game's ecosystem. Guardians are able to join forces to take down opposing forces, which would be the baddies like the gatekeepers, in order to gain power, credits, armaments, and ever-evolving powerful in-world artifacts. So you can also battle like in the world of Bitcoin or expand in the world of Ethereum or Dash, etc. The lore of this game is also pretty cool. It's set in 2069 with one of our main guardians, Bitsy Naka, which is an amalgamation of like Bitcoin and Satoshi Nakamoto. And I really like the way that like tips its hat to the history of crypto. I think that's really, really cool. Well, her parents die, and I don't really want to give it away too much, but it's set in a really cool noir style, almost harkening to a bygone era in the age of film. And there's like real cool references like to Warhammer, and the overall analogy is very effective to try and communicate some of the problems that are in today's crypto world. Characters can be broken up into 4 categories: legendary, rare, uncommon, and common. So I'm just going to go through some of the legendary guardians because they're the coolest. So the aforementioned Bitsy, first of her kind, the most powerful, and she's got a golden katana. Binaco, protector of the cryptoverse, and heading out to Binance. He doesn't really look like CZ though with that blonde hair. And then we have Mudra, who is a head nod to Matic obviously, and he's a creative plasma, and he's got characteristics of being very mindful and magnanimous. All of the Guardians have an overall power rating of 100, made up of the 12 abilities below, or the attributes below, so like rarity, armor, weapon score, like intellect, stamina, agility, and so on and so forth. So there are 2 tokens in this ecosystem. There's a CGG token, which is on-chain. It's the governance token, and you can find it on places like KuCoin, DinoSwap, PancakeSwap, and then you got the CGC token, which is the in-game currency, which lets you purchase assets and the like, and cover NFT minting fees. They're going to be 120 million total supply of these CGC tokens, and we can see here it's rising quite quickly in the 21 to 22 period, especially with the team and advisors. However, after 2022, halfway through 2022, judging by the graph, it seems to even out and level out a fair bit. And you can see more or less like up until 2026, there's going to be about 20 million tokens per year coming online. So that's like pretty even, and that's pretty good for the overall price for new players who might want to get in if they're doing the play to earn aspect of this. As I mentioned previously, there are 2 types of token. The CGG token, which is the governance token, that can be used to vote, to stake, to farm, to provide liquidity. This can also be sold on exchanges like SushiSwap and KuCoin. There's also the in-game CGC token, which you can make from playing the game. It's like the play to earn aspect of this, and you can buy stuff like swag, and then you can also buy like in-game assets and then mint NFTs. According to LinkedIn, the team consists of 17 members with a wealth of experience in crypto. Emma has experience in crypto mining, private equity, and NFT games. She's also heavily involved in Ethermon. Idon Liu, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. The script is quite similar. He's also worked for the same company, Global Crypto Solutions, Swiss One, and is also a co-founder, in fact, of Ethermon. Robbie, on the other hand, has more of an arts background in script writing, and no doubt is one of the creators of the backstory and the lore around the Guardians. Ben Alquist is Chief Communications Officer, who's based in the US, and Jamie Turnock is COO of Ethermon, and he's an advisor here. So we can see it's a truly international team with strong links between Ethermon and Chain Guardians, with no doubt the experience on both teams helping each project grow. Here we can see that the team certainly hasn't been resting on their laurels, with a lot of recent accomplishments. Tier 2 exchanges like KuCoin and Gate.io, and then also on Uniswap and PancakeSwap, some big decentralized exchanges. Some collaborations with Bondly, Refinance, Coinburp, which is going to be on CoinList soon, and Elrod, and then lots of tech updates with Chainlink VRF, and then they've also been collaborating with the NFT mining projects like Bondly and DuckDAO and a couple of others. So it's really been go. Chain Guardians will also integrate with the Bitverse Clash NFT series with NFT mining, allowing eligible Bitverse NFT holders the ability to stake the NFTs for an opportunity to earn on-chain rewards. And Bitverse was part of BitBoy, who's like the second largest YouTuber with over 1 million subscribers. The adoption of Bitverse NFTs breaks new ground in the richness and depth of what you can create on the Chain Guardians platform, and will have cross appeal for those who are in the BitBoy community. For the CGG token, we can see it's quite similar to many tokens actually. There's a little initial pump up, and then there's a slow grind down for quite a while. And it still managed to hold its value pretty well, and especially if considering its starting point, is doing really well in comparison to many other projects that I can think of off the top of my head. And we can see we have a phase of accumulation for the past while, and now it's beginning to bump up, which is pretty interesting. So I definitely want to keep an eye on the major exchanges it's on as well. Uniswap has about 58% of its the volume, and then level 2 exchanges like KuCoin have the next bit in volume. So if you get onto a layer 1 exchange like Binance or maybe Coinbase, that would be absolutely excellent. On the hourly chart here, we can see it's obviously had a bit of a run up there recently. So yeah, I just definitely think it's one to keep an eye on going forward, especially in the short term, especially if the market keeps on going the way it's going. I really like the look of this here. A bit of a pullback here, we could have a bit of consolidation, and then maybe we can push onwards and upwards. Thanks very much for watching to the very end. My name is Zach. This is Brokenomix. If you like our content, please don't be afraid to give us a like and a subscribe. And I hope you just have a fantastic day.